Hello Gemini, welcome to your general love reading. This is Agnes, I'm an intuitive and a tarot card reader. Also welcome to my channel Innate Wisdom. If you enjoy my videos, please support my work by pressing the thumbs up and by subscribing to my channel. And let's get started. And this reading is for the Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. So let's see what your person is up to, what's on their mind, what's their general attitude. Let's check out what's going on with them. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Chariot. So I feel a lot of hesitation is in the air. The person seems indecisive, unable to decide. Also, they might be hiding something, some part of the truth. They could be, secrets. They could be, lies. There could be some deception in the background. And it seems like they need to make a choice, but they seem to be unable to do so out of fear. And I feel that it's about fear of vulnerability, fear of commitment. And because the Seven of Swords is here, it could even be in some cases that they are already in a committed relationship. And that's why maybe it feels like this relationship, might have a lot of energy. Might seem like there's a lot of energy when the two of you are together. But then this person keeps stepping on the gas pedal one day and the brake pedal the next day. So I feel like they're kind of creating an air of confusion and you really don't know where you stand, where the two of you stand. This is the information that I'm getting right now. So let's get some clarifications. And for that, I'm going to be using the Light Seer's Tarot. So let's see what we can find out about the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. So because of these secrets, the relationship seems to be stagnating. Although you feel that there's a lot of value here, you feel like the connection itself is stable, but you feel like your person is hesitating, and right now hesitation is kind of in the air, but I feel like it's also due to the indecisiveness and quite possibly the multiple options situation. And let's see what else do we need to know about the Seven of Swords. I just feel like that card wants to talk. The Tower. So I feel like whatever these secrets are, they might be coming to light very suddenly and they might be shaking up the situation between the two of you, causing a great deal of instability. And it could even lead to separation or breakup if it hasn't happened already. But the Tower moment could be already in the past. It could be already behind you. And I feel like you do feel the value in this, but right now there is no stability, or it's coming up that it's going to be shaken up. Many times the Tower moment is not a bad thing per se. It's just shining a spotlight on something that was not in your spheres and you didn't know about it. So there is a weakness in the foundation that needs to be corrected. So the Tower moment really gives an opportunity for healing, to make things better. So let's see why the indecisiveness. Why is this Two of Swords here? What do we need to know about that? Four of Swords and the Hermit. So I feel like this person is really closed off from the heart. It's like they're not connecting with their feelings. Also, I feel like they need to take time off to heal their own heart. It's like they need to find a connection back to their own heart. Now, for some reason, I'm picking up on past abuse, which could be abusive relationships, but it could be something from the childhood, from the person's childhood, some kind of active memories that have not been fully digested. And I feel like some introspection could shed some light on that. In a way, I feel like this person is lost. It's like they lost their inner compass. And I don't know where all this information is coming from right now. It's just my intuition speaking. Take it how it resonates. The Hermit card many times gives an opportunity to release the past. If the person is willing to do some introspection, they could release the past. But in general, it just means these two cards mean that this person is really up in the head. They're not connecting with their heart. And I feel like something is being unsaid, something that they're silent about, some kind of a hurt, a deep issue that they're silent about. That's what's coming. And let's see what we need to know about the Chariot card. Six of Swords. So again, it's not taking off between the two of you, even though I feel like it's really working great when the two of you are together, but they're really just being distant and not acting, not speaking from the heart, not thinking from the heart, just thinking way up in the head. And maybe belief systems, fears are giving this person limitations. They feel limited. So yeah, that's the general energy that's coming from them. You could be dealing with another air sign, such as another Gemini, or could be Aquarius or Libra. All right, so let's see now your side of the story, Gemini. And of course, that's going to tell us more about what's going on in this situation. But let's see your side of the story. We have the Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Cups. And the Eight of Cups means that you're trying to release this situation from your heart. You're trying to turn your back to your feelings, really. You're probably thinking that this person, if they're turning their back to you, they're trying to be distant. Well, that's what you're going to do as well. But there's these emotions, and it feels like they're kind of overwhelming sometimes. The Four of Cups indicates that you're really not satisfied in this connection. And the Wheel of Fortune indicates either that you're hoping for positive changes, or the second story is that the universe is giving opportunities for quick positive changes. It's like the tables are turning, and I'm hearing, are you ready for quick changes here? But I feel the air of positivity here. So the changes are positive, and it really feels good. It feels like luck is on your side, Gemini. So let's get some clarifications for the Wheel of Fortune. That's the first one I want to clarify. Ten of Cups, it's gonna bring you two closer, I feel. It's gonna be opening up the hearts. Perhaps it's bringing healing, and I feel like this connection is going towards the heart, the feelings, going towards the Ten of Cups, which is that end-all be-all. It's that outcome that you're longing for. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups. And the Three of Wands. You have been waiting to start your journey with this person, but it feels also like there might be physical distance between the two of you, maybe even great big waters are separating, maybe oceans between the two of you. Not necessarily, but there could be some physical distance, and there could be also that emotional distancing that I was talking about in the beginning of this reading. But there's this sense of optimism, though. I feel like you are really hoping for this person to come back. And also, I'm feeling this Three of Wands is a card that's telling me that there might be some kind of an outside influence. There might be a triangle, like a love triangle, or if it's not a love triangle per se, there's some kind of an outside influence that this relationship is affected by. Perhaps it's on your person's side, maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a child, or a belief system, culture, society, or whatever expectations there are. And it seems like you're dealing with that influence that's coming through your person. So let's see a clarification for the Four of Cups. And the Seven of Swords again. If there are secrets or deception, that's kind of like written in the energy field, and I feel like you are picking up on that. Somehow these secrets seem still, under the surface, and the dissatisfaction from you is like your intuition is telling you that something's wrong, something is being not talked about, something your person is silent about, and you're feeling the heaviness from that, it feels like. Okay, so let's now check out your person's current feelings for you, Gemini. Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So I feel like they're really sad. It's like they regret something. This is about regret. I'm also hearing the word abandonment. Somehow that plays a significant role in your person's consciousness, in their energy field, perhaps memories about past abandonment. But I'm also hearing the inner child is feeling unloved and abandoned. For some reason, that childhood stuff is coming up again. And in a way, this person might feel like they are, they are a child in a way. It's like this situation, perhaps between the two of you, is bringing out those type of energies that they feel like they don't have experience in. And that's natural when somebody is in the beginning of a new cycle, something new is starting. Everybody is inexperienced, and as time goes on and you gain experience, that's how you mature in a situation. So the Page of Wands, I feel like it indicates the willingness to start a new cycle, and I feel like there's a whole lot of passion and a whole lot of enthusiasm when this person thinks about you. And I feel like there's definitely attraction and chemistry. This person seems like they will be messaging you, okay? And I feel like it's bringing passion from their side. It's bringing enthusiasm. And the Knight of Wands is really fast, but the Knight and the Page, they are not ready to settle down though. So let's get some clarifications. Let's see for the Five of Cups. What do we need to know about that? The Knight of Cups. So I feel like they're sad because they love you and you're not in their life right now. You're not in their sight right now, and they love you. So it's like they want to express the love in their heart, but they can't, or they don't have the opportunity, and I feel like that's why they're going to be coming towards you. And now we have 3 court cards here in this row, which again just indicates that there's something else influencing this relationship besides the two of you. Let's find out what we need to know about the Knight of Wands. High Priestess. So again, I'm feeling like this person is not telling you something. They're not being completely open with you. And also, they're afraid of opening their heart. Okay, let's see what we need to know about the Page of Wands. The Hierophant. This Hierophant card indicates some kind of rigidity around belief systems. I feel like this person wants to obey something or someone. They want to live up to expectations. Maybe they like to please others. It's almost like they want to project an acceptable, like quote unquote acceptable image of themselves. It really matters to this person what their image is, to the public, to others, and what they think of them, think of your person. So that seems to be pretty important to them, and it seems like they want to live up to some kind of expectations. So let's find out more about this Hierophant, because I feel like ultimately it does affect how they communicate with you and how they perceive this whole situation. What else do we need to know about this? Okay, 2 cards want to come, even though I'm trying to separate them. So let's see. The Emperor and the Strength. So the Strength card indicates that this person is losing their strength because of fears. It's like they're afraid of connecting with their heart because they're afraid of something. They're afraid of disapproval, actually, is what I'm hearing right now. And the Emperor card, it indicates that this person seems like they seem to think that they have lost control, or they don't have the power to live the life they want. It's almost like somebody else or something else is in control over them. That's their perception. But the Emperor card, many times it teaches to take your power back into your own hands. And I feel like if they're healing around their fears, around actually living their life, living the life that they want, they're gaining their strength back. And I feel also that the Emperor card, if they can take their power back, it's going to give them confidence. It's going to give them a lot of, how do I say, like standing in their own power, that type of an aura. And they will be able to be in charge of their lives. That's what I'm getting. So let's see now the Love Oracle cards and what these want you to know about your person. And we have Girl Talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. You know, I feel like this person is kind of stuck in their ways and they're unable to have fun. My attention is being drawn to this happily single phrase. And it's not that they want to be single, but it's like, again, that bringing their power back into their own hands. And being independent is what I'm getting from this. But it feels like they need to loosen up their energies. They're just too uptight. Maybe these belief systems or expectations or something. It's like something is keeping them very rigid. And the Girl Talk, it's about, you know, having fun, letting loose, living in the moment, moving on, being open to change. And I feel like right now this person is a little bit too rigid for that. So that's why it's almost like they cannot connect with this moving on energy, with them being more flexible. What else do we need to know about your person? And we have Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. And I feel like this person is being either sabotaged by themselves, their own beliefs, their own fears, or by something or someone else. So that's the outside sabotage that I'm picking up on right now. So let's see this person's future steps towards you. What's their future actions? What's coming up? Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Wow, Gemini. Okay, so it feels like the hearts are opening here. Their hearts are opening and are ready to open, to be connected to you. Here's the Two of Cups, which is indicating a very spiritual connection, a deep soul connection. Could be twin flame or soulmate type connection if you believe in that. But even if you don't believe in that per se, this connection is real. The love is real between the two of you. And I feel like this love is going to be expressed and your person is opening up from the heart. Although they might be a little bit still kind of uptight in their beliefs, their ideas. Maybe they're still a little bit rigid around something. Maybe they're just feeling a bit uncomfortable in this new cycle in their lives. But they're open. I feel like they are curious. They are open. And I feel like before they start opening up, they will be watching you, or they are watching you, maybe on your social media, and I feel like they really want to connect. It seems like their emotions are taking over, something that they cannot resist, and I feel like there's a new chance for you to reconnect. This new cycle, new doors are opening for you. Okay, so let's get some clarifications. Let's see what we need to know about this Page of Swords. Ace of Swords, a sudden new idea, an idea that this person is willing to trust. It feels like when the cloudiness is chased away by this Ace of Swords energy, the doors to solutions suddenly become visible. And I feel like this person is going to be jumping on that. They're going to be following through with this idea. Let's see what we need to know about the Ace of Cups. The Chariot, and I feel like it could take off really fast. If this person is able to heal around hesitation, and I feel like they are, this is going to be taken off really fast. It could be also involving traveling together somewhere, could be an actual journey, but yeah, I feel like the two of you will be connecting. And let's see what else we need to know about the Two of Cups. The King of Swords. So I feel like, you know, this person is still very much worried about their ideas, worried about belief systems and what they have learned thus far about life, how to live life. And they might be a little bit rigid around those. But I feel like this is almost like a battle between the mind and the heart. But I feel like their heart is opening up. They are becoming more flexible in a way. But I feel like this King of Swords energy is still kicking in sometimes. Still kicking in sometimes. So, all right, let's see now. If this person could tell you something, what would it be? Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. So it feels like this person is switching back and forth between being too much up in the head and feeling from the heart, really feeling from the heart. And it's not a problem if somebody is being rational. It's just that everything, like, find some kind of a balance so that everything is working together and not being just up in the head or being just in the heart, because then the energies aren't mingling and everything needs to work together in order to get to balance. So let's see, what else would they want you to know? Or what else is the message for you? The Snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. So like I said, there's some kind of a third influence here, a third party situation. It could be romantic option, it could be a parent, a child, and so there's just an influence that this person is dealing with that's ultimately also affecting your relationship together. So let's see where this relationship is headed, Gemini. What's the direction that this is headed? What's next? Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Wow, it's quite a mix of energies because we have swords, we have pentacles, and the wands. And this is interesting because the Knight of Swords is sort of an in and out type energy. It seems like this dynamic between the two of you is very much affected by a quick moving forward, which is the Eight of Wands. And it feels like maybe there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of sexuality, a lot of talking and communicating, but then the way this is progressing might be a little bit halted at times. And I feel like it's because somebody keeps changing their minds pretty fast here. Somebody might be acting unreliable. I feel like it's your person, but this is really the relationship dynamic that's coming up. And I feel like these are just challenges that will be coming up for resolution. But I feel like the communication is working well. Everything can be talked about. And I feel like also respecting your own boundaries will be very important. But I feel like the Page of Pentacles is indicating a new cycle in stability as well. A new cycle in getting more stable. And the Knight of Swords will have to be worked out. If somebody is unreliable, somebody is insecure, unsure of themselves, again, the fear of commitment could be there. These issues might have to be worked out. But I feel like the communication, like I said, is good. The chemistry is good. The passion is also good. But again, the fact that we have two court cards here could still indicate the presence of a third party, whatever that might be in your case. So let's get some clarifications about the Knight of Swords first. The Five of Swords. Well, this type of attitude, in and out, lack of commitment or maybe fear of commitment, is creating maybe tensions between the two of you, as indicated by the Five of Swords. This is like tough situations, that are coming up for resolution, and I feel like your person tends to still retract to being up in the head and almost like being. I'm just picking up on aggressive energies, hostility, and hurtful things being said. But many things are up to, free will choices. And so it's up to the two of you, the choice of words that you're using. I feel like the Five of Swords is somehow bringing about anger as well. There's a lot of anger. So there might be some conflicts here. Let's see the clarification for the Page of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. Again, the influence of the Third is coming up here, because of which your person might be a little bit superficial. Maybe they don't like to be addressing conflicts. And I mean, it's not the favorite thing for anybody, but in order to get to the bottom of something, conflicts have to be addressed at the root level. So let's now see a clarification for the Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords showed up again. So I feel like, this being up in the head is really still a strong thing, a strong presence. And there might be still that indecisiveness to be faced. It's almost like your person retracts to whatever is familiar to them, whatever is their comfort zone, whatever they're used to. And also I'm hearing, again, being up in the head, maybe somebody, this third influence is actually drawing them back into the head, back into rationality, and somehow is causing them to be afraid, this person, and thus again being unable to decide, to make a final decision. So that's what I'm picking up on, Gemini. There's still a lot of up in the head energy here in this dynamic. So in this next stage, this is what's coming up for resolution. So, all right, that's what I have for you if you currently have someone on your mind, and I'm going to be continuing with the singles in a moment. So if you are single or waiting on new love, Gemini, let's see what the tarot has in store for you as far as love and relationships are concerned. Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it seems like you might be connecting with someone who is a fire sign, such as an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it seems like this person could be closed off from the heart, could be defensive. But I'm also picking up this energy from you. And also in your person, there might be the Six of Wands energy, which means that they're not open from the heart, but it's like their ego is flying really high. It's maybe that they like to stand in the spotlight. Maybe they enjoy lots of attention from many people, but they're not really acting from the heart. And the Wheel of Fortune is indicating that this might be a quick connection, a quickly developing connection between the two of you. There might be lots of passion and attraction towards each other. I'm also getting from the Six of Wands that there might be some arrogance going on, but still the attraction, the chemistry works. So let's get some clarification. Why is this? Okay, the Seven of Wands there, and we have the Moon and the Eight of Wands. The Moon card is bringing in the subconscious energy. Something is unresolved that's causing a lot of anxiety, and this is in the energy field. I don't know if it's coming from your person or from you, because many times, in couples, the people mirror each other's wounds. So if one is dealing with a certain type of thing, the other one is also likely to be dealing with something similar. So the Eight of Wands is about communication here, and I feel like it could be discussed, which could open up the fields to even more progression. And I feel like the Eight of Wands indicates that these moon issues could be resolved through communication. Just being open being open from the heart. I feel like that's the key to opening the heart. So let's see the clarification for the Six of Wands. I'm hearing self-esteem issues for some reason. Five of Cups. And I feel like it's a mask. The Six of Wands, if somebody is acting arrogant, I feel like it's due to insecurity and past losses that have been unresolved that could have hurt their self-esteem, just to feel abandoned. And I feel like they're wearing a mask. Maybe their ego is trying to compensate for that. Let's get a clarification for the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the Knight of Cups. So I feel like the hearts will be opening. This is a connection that's rooting from the heart. And I feel like love will be expressed. So the connection might actually start off on a bit rough way or a rough level, but I feel like the two of you will be open enough towards each other, will be interested enough in each other that you can help each other get through these obstacles. Whoever has the obstacles, I feel like you will be getting through these, okay? So that's what I have for you, singles. And thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and have an awesome day.